good morning, my lovers. It is May 9th. We're going to do a little tarot reading for you for some fun and entertainment and to get a little vibe check on the day ahead. So divine guidance and loving clarity is my intention with tarot. Divine guidance and loving clarity. I'm looking forward to meeting you all at Sunshine and Snow at the end of the month. We've got a new yoga class, and on the monthly we have a new tarot soiree. Divine guidance and loving clarity for the All to Love TV collective and the All to Love collective. So this is like, there feels like, again, intuitively, there's an awareness of laying down some burdens, letting go of some past cycles. There's a firm commitment here to choosing our personal power rather than choosing these old cycles of behavior or even thought form, like denying our thought forms or denying our intuition in lieu of choosing these old patterns of behavior, which again, certain thought forms can end up sabotaging us or keeping us down in the dumps or keeping us in cycles where we end up just feeling overwhelmed. Yeah, and I think there's this awareness too, where you're like, these patterns are not helping me grow. They're not helping me make more money. They're not, or stabilize my finances. This would be like a lack of commitment to ourselves as well. So there might just be, you know, I'm aware of astrology things, and there could be something going on with Chiron. Our sense of self is being questioned, or we're, you know, we're having a certain perspective shift, which is changing our perspective of ourselves and thus changing our perspective of how we relate to other people. And of course, with the Ten of Swords, this is always going to be like a closing of a chapter, the end of a cycle. And then we have a choice. The choice is like, do I choose my power? Do I choose to go back into these old cycles? A lot of it is like not trusting ourselves with regards to other people. So the Five of Wands is like, there's conflict, there's inner battle. I sometimes interpret that as like conflicting energies within us, anxiety. When we're releasing old patterns, when we're moving through energy, it can feel super dupes conflicting, like we're letting go of familiar things, and that familiar is like a comfort blanket, and so we take that comfort blanket off and we're uncomfortable, and there's a certain amount of like stirring up of energy, which again can feel challenging. And this is the energy coming in after letting go of stuff. So we let go of stuff, and this is actually really like letting go of some people, probably letting go of people that are non-committal, non-reliable, or unreliable rather, like people that say they're going to do something and then don't. And oftentimes letting go isn't this harsh, like it's over, we're never, it's a releasing of relating to people in a certain way. And so if we know people aren't that reliable, we just stop asking them in ways to be relied upon. So it's not so harsh. And of course, this is about our own integrity and our own sense of self. And it's often, so often, I would say, when we're choosing from a place of love and compassion, it's not a diss on people. It's not a judgment. It's just us choosing to face more of who we are and working through stuff. Heart chakra energy comes up when I feel we're being asked to tune into the heart. And if following our intuition or listening to the intuition is like a new thing, we're probably going to want to take our time. And this, with these sorts of energies, I would say too, like having time to meditate or reflect or go for nature walks so that we can gain perspective. Six of Swords is an energy of sort of moving ourselves out of a situation so that we can get perspective, right? It's funny, I've never noticed that before, but there's like an anchor. So there's like the sense of being connected to the cosmos as we rise up and can get a perspective on our lives. But then from that higher perspective, we can better assess where to put the anchor down. And that can be about, you know, how we relate to other people. Let's get just a few more cards for clarity for May 9th. The final messages here, a lot of like releasing of energy, letting go. Again, there's mental energy here around we have to keep choosing. I know it's annoying. It's annoying as far as like it's relentless in the same way that any other type of work is relentless. We have to keep choosing the best thought we have access to, you know. So there's a tension. There's tension. There's energies we know we probably don't want to go back to. There's certain people we might not want to continue to work with or just relate to in the same way. And the series card is here. There is a sense of nurturing ourselves, like having ultimate compassion for ourselves, for other, as we navigate some of these changey energies, especially if there's a lot of anxiety, slowing down. I feel almost like crying for some reason. Like there's some of us could have that like emotional process wants to happen as well. Yeah, the underworld. That's like shadow work to me. You know, like if we're letting go of quite a lot, there's 2 10s here, my lovers. So this is a fairly major cycle of release, of letting go, of I don't want to do it like that. I can't do it like that. It's not, that's the Uranian energy as well. I would say like there could just be certain things happening. You're like, wowzers, I just can't do it like that. I've got to focus on harmonizing some of that inner conflict. Maybe taking a bit of time on your own and tuning in to the heart center. That's this idea of brain heart coherence. Why is the heart, you know, important? It's a central, you know, function in the way these mind, body, spirit complexes work. Tuning into the heart, listening to the heart, harmonizing the energy with the heart, and to discern and ultimately follow through with some better feeling thoughts. And it's right there in the heart. You know, things like meditation, reflection as well, which again, takes a bit of quiet time. Some of you might get a message. Again, this could be a message from the intuition of like this, it's time. It's time to let go. That's often, you know, intuitive guidance to me is often that subtle. It's just let go. And it's up to us or to trust that these messages are releasing things and helping us to see more clearly the path ahead. Even when it's not clear, there's a certain amount of trust in the body itself. Like just, you're here, you exist, trust the process. It's not, you know, talking about these things is much easier than oftentimes the actual practice of sitting with ourselves and reflecting on, these are patterns. By the time we're getting to the 10s, these are patterns that have exhausted themselves, and we know it. There's no tower. This is like, we know this now. And be prepared that as we let go of some of these patterns, it can stir up conflict or uncomfortable energy. There again, meditation, quiet time, self-reflection can be useful just to know the difference of how we're choosing to move forward versus where we've been. Let me know if that resonates with you guys. I'm going to leave it there. Off skis I go for the day ahead for some yoga and meditation and such things. I look forward to seeing you guys at the end of the month and tomorrow's daily reading. Check out the YouTube channel, the Patreon community, the merchandise, and all that jazz. My lovers, have a wonderful day. Take care. Peace out.